Well, no trip to the Northwest would be complete without a little rain, and we've got a lot of rain falling right now at CenturyLink Field in downtown Seattle. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Minnesota Vikings and the Seattle Seahawks. It's the final 3 weeks of the season. Still plenty to play for here as we're underway in Week 15. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the... It is loud and it is wet as we welcome you inside CenturyLink Field on a patented rainy afternoon in Seattle, Washington. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Minnesota Vikings and the Seattle Seahawks. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter.
Oh, come on.
Maybe a yard up to the 24.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored. Give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that one falls incomplete. A 50-50 ball. A little dangerous. Could have been picked. Now it's 3rd down.
A 50-50 ball.
He certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Oh, going from Jefferson down.
Oh, that's bogus.
And some room to run now. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defense in front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
What?
He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line.
With the give to Rashawn.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
3rd and 4.
I forgot that Hunter on this one. What do that Hunter here? Andrew Field player of the week. In the forced loss.
Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. It's a gain of 12, 1st down Seahawks. Just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
Seahawks. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Now Wilson on 1st down. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And they'll get this down to the 10. 11 yards there, just like last play. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments.
Yeah, I know who number one.
It doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary. Figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
They'll try and run forward with Penny. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
Let's go!
The ball situated at the 9. 2nd and goal. Wilson slings this out to Metcalf. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive.
It's now 3rd.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Penny will try to punch it in. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Rashad Penny, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Seahawks have taken a first-quarter lead.
Well, they decided to run it in. They got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times, that's a passing play.
The kicker just has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
First and 10.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Right there. Put it down on that shit there.
From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
5 yards on the play. And it's third.
It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there that brings up 4th.
It's now
So on 4th down, Britton Colquitt on to punt. Back deep for the Seahawks, Tyler Lockett. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. That'll go as a 42-yard punt, but a net of 32. They had a 10-yard return. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They'll start on the ground. It's Rashad Penny. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for 1st and 4. 6-0 our score after 1.
With the score, Seahawks 6, Vikings nothing.
And defensively going with a dime set. 6 DBs on 3rd and 4. From the gun, it's Wilson. Oh, batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off. When they get the football, they'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line.
First and 10.
And Brandon, the passing game for both of these teams is going to be affected as the game goes along. It's not looking like the rain's going to let up anytime soon. So that might mean a few more wobbly passes and wide receiver slips. And this one winds up getting intercepted.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down.
Oh, look. How are you,
incomplete.
And he's missed out his first 4 passing attempts. The rhythm is just not there to begin this ball game.
Gosh, it's so spelled.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Oh, yeah. Different thing.
Now this
Gone.
caught left side.
He gone. Oh, come on, bro. You got to block, baby.
Deep into Seattle territory. It's a big one there for the Vikings. 45 yards.
You ain't got enough. You ain't got enough to sit with nothing.
First red zone chance now for the Vikings. They've got a first and goal to go at the 7.
I see you, buddy.
They'll run with Cook.
Get your little ass off me. What? Fuck you thought you was doing?
Dalvin Cook, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings have tied it. They can grab the lead with a PAT. He's got it, and they take the lead at 7-6.
Makes the score Vikings 7, Seahawks 6.
Some of that Bobby Fish girl.
Dan Bailey to kick off for Minnesota.
Blue? The last wheel? Oh, Bobby just said.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
We are born!
Here comes Philip Dorsett now to return it. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win.
That's the reason you use that play and be
Is
good.
only one of the game.
Talk about turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up first and 10 at the 47. Anthony Barr in on the tackle.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
What you got the flu?
On second down, here's Penny.
Why is they falling
Stop
down?
just short of the first down marker.
The
The
hell?
Vikings 34. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They got a nice little drive brewing right here.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
They already did this one.
Throwing is Wilson. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf. And now it's second down.
If there is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest with a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
Wilson leaves this one with Penny. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
On first down, it's Carson. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
And that's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Stepping up, he'll try and run. And he'll take this one down near the 15.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner,
What don't look like low
most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
The Seahawks on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stopped them from almost no gain.
God.
Comes the Seahawk kicker here on 4th down. It's Jason Myers.
A 30-yard attempt.
Yes.
Hey! No good. And the score will stay right where it is. And no mistaking that sound. It reverberates through the whole
no kicker wants to hear. It looked like he had it on target the whole way, but the upright said,
There's Cook as they begin on the ground. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
no doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this
Ooh,
one.
good hit.
And he's miles away.
Good hit.
And happy.
15 yards on the play, 1st down. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense.
That's it.
But you typically
Oh,
would have it a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football up in the cap.
Oh, this shit was, oh my God, bro. This is the craziest shit. Oh my God.
That really sets him
Oh, this shit would not let me throw the ball. This shit cut my other ball. Man, that's why I'm so done with fucking man, bro. What the fuck was that?
2nd and 16.
Fuck, Mason ran out of bounds, bro. Then threw the ball. Come on, man. You done cheating me, man. Oh, come on, this guy wasn't even there, bro.
Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And he's able to get it back.
Yeah, these gonna make it drop, bro.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Penny, a 1st down carry. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a 4. So
That was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job, and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
He'll get the 1st down and more inside the 20. And all the way in, touchdown, Seattle. Rashad Penny, touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Seahawks are going to retake the lead. Always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never
Look, I'm
hurts
looking like
to have
long
that
way.
good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If
fuck it,
that's all
man.
he
Like,
gets,
laugh
you just
out
sit
of
there
it.
and laugh and think, all right,
Oh my God, I ain't even controlling the guy and he get a rough in the kicker. Come on. That is here
Well,
so
we looked at
fucking
each other
funny,
right away. We
bro.
knew that flag was
I'm
coming.
on this dude. I ain't even touching the controller.
Because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play.
Oh my God. Now look at this. I ain't touching the controller.
Taken in the
Do he
end zone.
move? He don't fucking move.
And
Now how the
thought
fuck
of a
do my
return
man
here
run into
for
the kicker?
Hines.
At their own
Fuck
25-yard line.
push his way forward for a few as the clock will run.
So
the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Now they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. Now this time he'll look to throw. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
After the interception, here's Wilson, and he finds Penny. And he'll go out of bounds. It looks like
right.
9 on the play, and it'll be 2nd and about a yard.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. They'll get this out wide to Metcalf. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Give them 14 on that one and a 1st down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. From the shotgun. Going for Metcalf up. It's caught at the 10.
Nobody there.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf. As the 1st half is winding down. And the Seahawks add on to their lead.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to score right before the half. And now to give us momentum going into the 2nd half, give us that cushion that we're looking for. They got that accomplished, scoring right before the half ended.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this 1st half as the kick's away. This will make it into the end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter.
At the 14-yard line.
Maybe Rockin' State Blues.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 15. So we've reached the intermission in what right now is a 13-point game. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Here's Jonathan Coachman.
Dan Bailey to kick off for Minnesota.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the 2nd half. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Let's take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. From the 25, here's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
He'll have a first down past the 40, and he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. That one 28 yards on the ground.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
That catch good for only a couple. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
1 yard. First down, Vikings.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Oh!
On the carry, it's Cook. And he'll
Fuck
find his way
me.
down around the 12.
Wow, bro.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're not doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they can throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
On the jet sweep, here comes Jefferson. Looking to find a lane, but he can't land in at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. A 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. Just what Seattle was hoping for. The coverage holds, and now 4th down.
Well, it's been a tough go for them. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line,
Man,
that's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. Back to throw. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover. They're in the end zone. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They begin with a run by Penn. And not much here as he'll get it to the 11, maybe the 12-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
I can't go.
I don't think it's any secret that any running back wants to be able to see a hole open so that he can gallop through it. But in this case, he had to slow down. There was really no hole there. And he took a big hit in order to get that 1 yard.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on third down. Now it's Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a fourth down. Well done.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away.
Hey, bitch, I need that same.
It's fielded at the 45. 35 yards that time on the punt. And this offense takes over.
You ain't real man to sign.
50, first and 10. Good starting field position for them as they come up first and 10, right at the 50-yard line. From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw.
Oh, come on, man.
Tight end Irv Smith, the intended receiver. And it's second down.
Another attempt, another incompletion. And when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points. And the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
Throwing again here on second down, this time complete. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Got what he needed for the first down with a gain of 2.
I like the look that they just showed there. When you come out in passing formation, spread things out a little bit, makes it really hard to cover the middle field, doesn't it? Because you got to go out to the perimeter and cover those guys.
Yep, exactly. Got some good blocking, too. Helped him pick up the first. They'll look to throw here on first down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 11. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
No surprise to you. I'm going to look at this from the defensive perspective. In the rain, you have to be more cautious trying to cover passing routes. Why? The offense knows where they're going with the football. The receiver knows the route he's going to run. You have to make sure you keep your footing underneath you.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Second and 10 at the 27-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10.
I had to sacrifice you.
Here's Wilson. Pressure comes.
Man, humble, bro.
They get there and bring him down.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing.
Nah, ball. Hit
The
the ground.
defensive guy, as a quarterback,
Hit
third
the
line,
ground.
you really got to
This
rally
shit
the
over.
troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do
This
in a
shit
big
over.
way, and what else do you have to look out for?
Over.
More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
Yeah, DJ.
Damn, I miss my brother. I wasn't there, don't know what happened. I seen the nigga who did it, but something made me stand.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Seahawks on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 17. From the gun, Wilson going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Has been a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. A for 17 yards. And the Vikings, they'll be set up well as they take over in great field position. 1st and 10.
49-yard line.
I ain't gotta touch that shit.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Setting up the screen for Cook. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And, wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
And not only have they done it, they put themselves in a great position to win this one because holding them down was paramount. If they could get it done, well, guess what? We see the end result. Right now, they have their eye on victory.
And leading here in the 4th. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Gary and Conley. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. And that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December. Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
But now a throw on 1st down, but it's incomplete. He started out having some troubles back in the 1st half connecting with his receivers. Really hasn't gotten a whole lot better.
He's at less than 50%, and you and I both know that just won't do. So I would think
That's
about bring it on the receivers, make them win those one-on-one battles on the perimeter, and find their way open.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Well, going for Jefferson downfield.
Oh, come on, Jefferson.
Almost had it for the pick. Great chance here for the interception.
I have this one.
Instead, 3rd down.
It does. On top of that.
To throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Well, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
This is O'Brien remembers. When I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Try it here. He's back to throw.
Ah! Good break on the ball. Get behind him.
And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. A real chance for them to salt this game away after that turnover on downs, holding a 2-score lead in the 4th quarter. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, pulled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack attack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there, and now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow him down.
He'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 10 yards and a Seattle first down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Eric Kendricks in on the tackle. Good job there keeping him to a short gain. Of course, he's coming off a really terrific performance. Reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
And I know people get caught up in, well, if you're the reigning Defensive Player of the Week, they must have made a bunch of spectacular plays. You mixed in a few of those, but most of the plays are just like we saw there. Keep them to short gains, make the fundamental tackle.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. And that one got 10. It brings up third.
Lucky.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
The Seahawks on third down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 7. Operating from the gun. Wilson. That's caught by Penning. And he's going to have the first down at the 38. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Wilson. There goes a deep ball, end zone, and nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
Williams
certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Didn't work.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. He's brought down to 34, calling a gain of 4. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces, and I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Seahawks football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And this one is right down Broadway. And that will swell the lead to 16. So they settle for just the 3. But clearly right now, anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off. But it's still 8 up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no thought of a return here for Hines.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense because...
And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes it all the way down to the 32.
gain of 4.
Quarterbacks have so many options when they have a 4 vertical route because they can hit any one of those 4 at any time, often for a big gain. But to me, the key is don't lock
What
in
a
on any
guy
one
was he?
route.
Oh,
It's best for him
oh my
to look in one
God.
direction and
Oh
throw
my
it
God, this guy is
Dalvin
so
Cook is
fucking
running back, the
fast.
intended target.
God.
That'll bring up
The
second down.
man is wide open. How do you overthrow him by 5 yards? This game is god awful.
And that'll be incomplete.
What? Let me call that,
As
man.
he tried to pull that
Come
one
on.
in.
Come on.
Hang on, third down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Got an open man finding Jefferson. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 14. Give them 18 there and give the Vikings a first down. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw.
Dude. No type of
At the 22. Jared Reed gets him for a loss of 8. One great push up front. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
His shit takes over, man.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
The gun now on 3rd down. Gonna throw deep for the end zone. And the throw there gonna be incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds.
Hey, there you go. Oh, how he was holding him, man.
With such little time remaining, and the Seahawks are going to take over the football. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. It's still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. Little clock management 101.
So the victory here for Seattle, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So for the Seahawks, they're not going to go quietly here as the win moves them now to 8-6 on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on Washington. Meanwhile, for Minnesota, the season is really nosediving now as they fall to 2-12. And they'll try to turn things around next week as they have a matchup in Cincinnati against the Bengals. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gordon saying so long, everybody.
As long as it's not there, yeah, getting told